Have you been looking for a great sprayer to attack those big painting projects that you have in your house? Do you want to take something that takes days and turn it into hours? Boy, do I have the paint sprayer for you. This is the InoKraft Go Spray One. I love the name. This guy has lots of features, and let's just go ahead and open up the box. So first of all, you want to remember not to use flammable things with this. And as you can see, we have our instructions. It breaks down every part of this sprayer and helps you give you any tips. And we also have about this 12-inch extension, which I like that it comes with the extension. And this helps keep you out of the paint spray whenever you're spraying. And here it is. Oh, I like how it's got that built-in handle on it. In this little box here, and we have our spray gun. And I really like the quality of the spray gun. It really looks nice. And here's the sprayer. I got it out of the bag here. And this guy is nice and sleek looking. As you can see, it's got one knob on it. This guy is great for beginners. There's no learning curve to go with this guy. It's just pretty much pick up and spray and go. So all your controls are right here in this knob, which I really like that feature. In here, I haven't seen this before, but there's a nice built-in storage unit. And then it's also got more startup instructions for you there if you're new. And then it comes with all the tools you need to maintain this. It's got the hose hookup, it's got brushes, and it comes with 2 wrenches. And it also comes with another tip. So I believe this comes with the 413 tip. And then the gun also has the 515 tip on it. And then right here we got our paint pickup hose, which is big enough for a 5-gallon bucket. And we got our 25-foot spray hose, which is nice quality. Alrighty, so let's just get into it, and I'll show you guys how to put this guy together and get you up and spraying. So first you're going to want to remove the pickup hose plug. So it's just a rubber black hose, and then this is where the clear tube will connect into. So with this guy, you're just going to want to make sure your O-ring's nice and set in there, and then hand tighten it as tight as you can. You don't really need to put tools on this hookup. Next, I'm going to show you how to put on the 12-inch extension, which is really simple. You'll unthread the tip, and then you're just going to screw your extension onto there. And then next, I'm going to show you how to hook up the paint sprayer hose. So go ahead and open up your storage kit and grab some of those wrenches out of there. As you can see, we have a big side and a small side on that wrench. And on our spray hose, one side has a cap and then the other one doesn't. So we're going to take this blue cap here off, and you're just going to want to unthread that. Next, we're going to remove this plug right here, and this is where our spray hose will hook up to. And then there may be a little bit of oil dripping out of there. That is totally normal. They just do that to keep the seals nice and fresh for you to when you start spraying. So go ahead and hand tighten that guy on there. And then this hose is going to see a lot of pressure, so you're going to want to make sure to take a wrench and put this one on here. And give that guy a couple turns until it's nice and snug. And then next, we're going to hook up our gun to the other end of the hose. As you see, I got the extension on there, and I threaded the tip on to the extension. And if you look in there, that's our spray side of the tip. That's got a little pointer on it. And then the back side, if you turn it, if you get any paint boogers stuck in there, that's how you shoot them out. And make sure not to push the trigger while you're doing that. Next, we're going to go ahead and thread our gun on. So the same process as we did with the hose, but you're going to need to get into your little storage kit and grab another wrench, because you're going to want to make sure this guy is nice and tight, because you're going to be moving that around, so you may need 2 wrenches. Next, we're going to go ahead and plug this guy in. So I just have this hooked up to a 25-foot extension cord, and you don't want to really go too much farther than that with paint sprayers. So it's really easy to get this guy up and running. So what you're going to want to do is put that little knob to prime. And we don't have the power on to the unit yet. So go ahead and stick in your paint intake tube. So I'm just going to do a gallon of paint, because I don't think I need much more than that right now. But what is nice about this hose, it's got this nice little clip on there, so it keeps it stuck into the paint. And that hose is long enough to do 5 gallons. So let's go ahead and turn it on. So we have our main power switch on the back, and I have that on prime right now. So our secondary power switch is in this knob. So if you push that, make sure you'll see the paint start to suck up into the intake tube. And then it's going to burst out any of the air bubbles it has into the other tube. So you're going to want to make sure that discharge tube is by the gallon of paint that you're working on. So I don't see any bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and swap it to prime. Not prime, but test and low. So this, you're going to hear the paint sprayer start to pressurize the hose. And then once you hear it stop pumping, you are ready to go. So right down here, that's our safety lock. So always keep that lock on when you're not using it. And as you can see, we have our little pointer, so that way we have our spray fan going that way or that way. You can turn it to go either way. So after you make your adjustment, just tighten that bolt back on and you're ready to spray. So what I like about this sprayer is how nice and quiet it is. It really gets the job done, and it puts on a nice consistent layer of stain or paint. If you never used a paint sprayer before for big jobs, this is a great sprayer for you to start on. Even if you're a professional, you'll love this sprayer. I've been spraying for over a decade, and I really like this sprayer. I like the consistency. I like how it's got like no hassle to start it up and start spraying, and it's super easy to clean. And also, if you make a mistake, no big deal. Just make sure to keep a brush or a roller with you. It's normal to have to touch up spraying here or there because stain or paint picks up. So all you have to do is give it a couple brushes with the paintbrush and you're back and ready to spray. And once you get the hang of this guy, you can really lay down the stain. So I was able to stain a lot of this in like under an hour. So I really loved what would have took me days was down to hours with this paint sprayer. So I really like this sprayer. I'm definitely keeping this guy around. Thank you, InoKraft, for sending us this to check out. I really like the Ghost Sprayer One. For the price, you can't beat it. It comes with so many extras that other sprayers would charge you for. I really like this sprayer. Anyway, let me show you how to clean it quick. So what you're going to want to do is shut off the power to it, and then you're going to want to make sure to pull out the paint intake tube, and then you're just going to unthread this right here, and that's our paint screen. So once you got that unthread, just thread it onto the hose connector that it came with and hook it up to your hose. And then once you have your connections all done, just turn the water onto it, and you can see it's already starting to clean on its own, and it's not even turned on, which I really like that feature. And you can also switch it over here to test, and then test, we're going to go ahead and clean out the hose. So you're going to want to make sure you have an empty bucket around, and then you're just going to want to spray out all the stuff that you have built up in the hose until the water shoots clear. And then once you shoot clear, you can go ahead and clean any of the pipes and hose connectors and the paint screen. This is a great paint sprayer for any big projects you have in mind. If you got your whole interior to paint and you just want to spray the whole house down, this guy is good to go. So once you're done, just go ahead and shut the power off and shut the water off, and you're done. Out of all the paint sprayers I have tested, this is one of my favorites. I love the design and how everything was thought out and all the extra storage compartments on it, and the consistency it gave me. If you're looking for a new paint sprayer and you're a beginner or professional, I highly recommend this one.